Today we are going to look at a strategy I believe is very underrated and can be used by traders of any skill level. This strategy consists of 3 free indicators on the site TradingView.com and, like all my other strategies, can be used on any product with substantial market participants. This includes stocks, forex, commodities, crypto, and indices. Okay, now let's get started with the setup. First, we want to head over to the Indicators tab on TradingView and search up Smooth Heiken Ashy Candles version 1, created by Jack VMK. This indicator won't be needing any input adjustments, but you may want to adjust it depending on your time frame.
If this is your first time here, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any of our new videos.
I personally like to change the wick style for this indicator, however. To do this, press the Styles tab and press the wick option, then simply turn the opacity of it down to 0. I will explain more on that at the end of the video. Next, we want to add another indicator called Cumulative Delta Volume, created by Lonesome the Blue. We also want to adjust some things with this indicator. First, head into Settings and then click the Inputs tab. We need to uncheck the Heiken Ashy box, and also add the SMA 50 to our indicator, by checking this box here. You can also switch the colors of the SMA and the candles, but I personally keep it on default. Okay, now these 2 indicators are done, time for one more to help us with entry confirmation. Head over to Indicators one last time and add the STC indicator, a better MACD, created by Cheyenne KM. This indicator is like an ordinary MACD, but has built-in moving average data to help with accuracy. The settings do not need to be adjusted. Okay, the last thing we need to change on our chart is the original candles. To do this, head over to the top left-hand side of your page and find the small I symbol. Press this once and this will remove the original candles. I will explain why this is done now. Time for some long position examples. For long positions, we require 3 unique features on our chart to take place. 1. The smooth Heiken Ashy candles are colored in green. 2. The cumulative delta candles here must have broken above the 50 SMA. 3. The STC indicator line must be colored in green and above the 75 range. If all of these requirements are met, then let's add our original candles onto the TradingView chart like so. We open the position at the close of the valid candle here. This is where the smooth Heiken Ashy candles come into our advantage again. These smooth candles can also be used as a moving average, but they also closely correspond with the ATR, which makes it an effective stop loss. We set our stop loss just below our smooth Heiken Ashy candles. And we always target a risk-to-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5 with this strategy. Let's give one more long example. Here we can see that our smooth Heiken Ashy candles are colored in green. This is the beginning of our validation checks for long positions. Also, we can see that the cumulative delta candles are above the 50 SMA. And finally, our STC indicator is colored in green and above the 75 range here. We then bring back our original candles to the TradingView chart like so, and we can take a long position on the close of the valid candle. Just like before, we set our stop loss just below the smooth Heiken Ashy candles, and we target a risk-to-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. Now it's time for some short examples. For short positions, we require 3 things from our strategy. 1. The smooth Heiken Ashy candles are colored in red. 2. The cumulative delta candles are to break below the 50 SMA. Lastly, we need the STC indicator to be colored red and move below the 25 range here. If all of these requirements are met, we can take a short position. We add our original candles back onto the chart like so, and just like the long positions, we are using the smooth Heiken Ashy candles as a stop loss. We set our stop just above the candles here. And our risk-to-reward ratio is set at 1 to 1.5. Time for one more short so we can fully understand this. As you can see, the smooth Heiken Ashy candles are colored in red. Our cumulative delta candles have broken below the 50 SMA. And lastly, the STC indicator is colored red and has broken below the 25 range. We are clear to take a short here. Let's add our original candles back to our chart. Just like before, we set our stop loss just above the smooth Heiken Ashy candles, and we target a risk-to-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. Now that we have gone through the strategy and the examples for both long and short positions, it is now time to test just how good this strategy really is. But first, I want to explain why we removed the original candles from our chart during entry confirmation. The reason we do this is to remove chart noise, a term used to describe the random correlation in the market that can lead the trader to be confused and unsure. The smoothed Heiken Ashi candles help us identify the underlying trend much easier, thus removing the negative emotions from trading that lead us to make poor decisions. I backtested this strategy 200 times, risking 2% per trade, with a risk-to-reward ratio of 1 to 1.5. Please note that this backtest was all done on the Nasdaq 100 Index 5-minute chart on TradingView.com. The strategy has a win rate of 68% on average, but because of the tight stop losses on the smoothed Heiken Ashi candles, the losses incurred were minimal. Almost all of the equity balances I tested reached a goal of 8 times the starting capital, which is amazing. But remember traders, no backtest will ever look the same as the real thing. If you want to truly test this strategy legitimately, you must do it in a live environment. An equity curve that is back-tested on already existing charts will not be 100% accurate to real market conditions. If you are going to be trying this strategy for yourself, I recommend you try all time frames, including the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute, 1 hour, and 4 hour. Leave a comment below on the time frame you wish to trade on and I will give you the best settings for the indicators.
Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get this bonus custom indicator. The link to get it is in the description. Make sure you subscribe to this YouTube channel for more special custom indicators. This is a trend buy and sell custom indicator and it is very powerful. Share this video and make you subscribe to get lot of EA and custom indicators.